Hello and welcome back to Happy Place Cooking. Today I am going to make a cornbread sloppy Joe casserole. And I am doing this primarily from scratch. I will not be using like a Manwich canned sauce. I'm going to make my own sauce. I am using a cornbread mix. However, the recipe is calling for different ingredients to be added into it, not just to make it the way it says to prepare it on the packaging. So, that being said, use whatever brand of cornbread mix you want. If you prefer to make your own from scratch, hey, then go for it, because homemade cornbread is amazing. First thing I need to do is dump my cornbread mix into my bowl. To that, I am going to add 2 eggs, a can of cream-style corn, half a cup of milk, and 1 cup of shredded cheese. Your choice on the cheese. I'm just using a cheddar mix. I think it's Monterey. Nope, Colby Jack. That's what it was. I've got my oven preheating at 400 degrees. I have a baking dish ready. It's been sprayed with cooking spray. You could grease it with whatever you like. Just want to mix that up. Then I am going to put this in my greased casserole dish. Just gonna smear that around, kind of even it out a little bit. I'm gonna put this in the oven for about 20 minutes. I want it to slightly cook, but not cook all the way through. While my cornbread is in the oven for that short period of time, I am going to get my pound of, I am actually using turkey. You can use ground beef. That's what it calls for. So I am going to get this browned up. And while this is browning and my cornbread is in the oven, I'm going to multitask and work on my sauce. I'm going to take a can of tomato sauce, put that in a saucepan, put it on low, medium low, low-ish. To this, I'm going to add about a 1/3 cup of ketchup, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, a tablespoon of brown sugar, a teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of minced garlic, and about a tablespoon of mustard. Mix that all together. Ooh, almost forgot some of my spices. A tablespoon of chili powder, and about a 1/2 tablespoon of crushed red pepper. Okay, now I'm going to mix all this together. And once my burger is done getting browned, I will drain the grease off of it, and then I will go ahead and mix my homemade sloppy Joe sauce in with my burger. I'm going to take my mixture here, and I am just going to pour that directly on top of my cornbread. I'm actually going to break my cornbread just a little bit so that my Sloppy Joe stuff can kind of run down inside the cornbread. And before I put that back in the oven, I am going to go ahead and sprinkle around about another cup of cheese on top. Now I'm going to stick this back in my oven that is still preheated at 400 for at least 20 minutes, but I'm kind of thinking, since it's pretty thick, that it may actually take about 30 to 40 minutes. We'll see. Oh my goodness, this smells so amazing. I did take a fork and kind of poked it in a couple of spots just to make sure that the cornbread was good and done. Don't want a gooey cornbread. I am going to dish this up and give it a taste test. It is steaming hot. Just kind of move my fork around in it here and let you see it. The Sloppy Joe burger mix is nice and incorporated into much of the cornbread, and I'm gonna blow this off a little bit because it is really hot. That is really, really good. A little bit of a spice kick to it, which if you don't want to use the pepper, you don't have to. But wow, that is really good. I actually think, honestly, that is better than canned Sloppy Joe mix. I think it's going to be really filling. It has an amazing flavor. It's just really delicious. If you give this recipe a try, please be sure to leave me a comment below and let me know how you liked it. If you make your own Sloppy Joe sauce, do you make it like I did, or do you have a different recipe? Let me know. Thanks for watching. Happy eating.